Okay. We'll do two main practices today. Um, the first thing we'll do is the body can receive the consciousness from above directly. Okay, so we've been exploring this. Now, in the recent explorations that I'm doing, we've spoken about it at different points of time. It seems to be quite good that if we anchor ourselves in a point slightly above our head, as a way of living, as a way of thinking, as a way of speaking, say about 8 or 12 inches above the head, not too high, just here. I mean, we will access height, but to station ourselves. Normally, we are stationed in our thoughts, we are stationed in our emotions, we are stationed in our senses, we are stationed in our fears. So that's where we are stationed in. So it is possible to be stationed slightly above, and it's spoken about in the agenda quite a bit. So we will attempt that. And from there, when we work on the body, things seems to be much more simpler, easier. So that's first thing we will do. I'll guide. The second is uh, both for the healing of the body and for the body's own capacity to evolve. Uh, so there's something that seems to occur. So even when we receive something from the above, even when let us say, it is pure joy or truth or whatever, there is some distortion that occurs in the body. And when we go deep in the cells of our body, there seems to be some kind of a suffering or a sadness, the constant current that seems to be there, irrespective of what's coming in. So I don't know exactly what is the term for it. It could be mind of the cells. I don't know, but I will do more research, but it is occurring. So one of the remedies for that is we will do two practices on this. When we say we connect to the divine, it can be through a photograph. It can be through a signature of the divine. It can be through a symbol of the divine. It can also be through a flower, and I'll explain that, also maybe later. But what we normally do is, for example, even if you're connecting to a photograph, we are not with the photograph. There's a sense of me. There's a sense of I, and perhaps a sense of evaluation, or perhaps a sense of bhakti with which we connect to the photograph. So it's not fully a connection. So there's a sense of oneness that needs to come. So it could be even a samadhi, for example, and you don't have to connect to a samadhi by in the presence of a samadhi. Even if you've been there once, from here you can connect. But the exercise that we will do is to be present so much that the vibration of the divine, the uh, maybe we'll try and do it, depending on the time, then we are overloading quite a bit, we'll see. Or maybe the above the head, we will take it to the next session so that we isolate that, because now a few more nuances are coming. Above the head, we'll take it for the next session. So when we connect to the divine through a symbol, at first we just stay till you get their vibration very concretely. Okay. And then you allow it to be received in a body part. So you go to a body part and you connect to it and receive it. When I've been testing with myself and others, it doesn't land perfectly. So, for example, I'm having a symbol of the divine master or the photograph of the master. I concentrate and I feel a certain intensity. I feel a something there, out there, and I don't have to put a label to it. And then when I connect that to myself, many a time you'll find that the body resists something good. The body resists the divine, and there is a twisting. Okay, so if there was something pure out there, what comes here, there's immediately a reaction that occurs with the body parts, and it doesn't often retain the vibration. It sort of twists. Okay, I'll guide you through it. So here again, we'll wait. Uh, Last session, we began rejection to some extent. Parts that are resisting, we can reject the aspiration, rejection, surrender. We can reject the resistance. So if the part is just curling up on its problem or the memories, we can slowly start rejecting them so that there is some room for the purity of the divine vibration or quality. It can be joy, it can be silence, anything. Maybe once we do that, we will also try and move into the subtle body. We have only 3 sessions, including today. One of the attempt in this course is for at least some of us to discover the pure subtle substance in our body. Okay, and that's a humbling experience. So we'll try and focus on the subtle body of the divine, subtle body of the master. And at that point of time, I'll explain a few examples that you can take. And then let's attempt to connect the subtle body of the divine to our subtle body. First, we'll do these two things. And if there's time, we'll see. Okay. Since the practices are very subtle today, at any point of time, if there's any doubt, just put it on the chat and I'll pick it up. Okay. So for this practice, it'll be helpful if you keep a photograph of the divine, or it could just be even a book, like, where the symbol is there or the signature is there. It'll be ideal if you have something concrete. If you don't have, that's also fine. You can concentrate on the photograph or you can concentrate on the samadhi, and that's fine. So I'll just wait for about 30 seconds. If you don't have, just pull something and keep it in front of you. Can be digital also, but physical is easier. So just wait for 30 seconds. Okay. Now, first part, you can do it with eyes open. So look at that photograph, or if you don't have it physically with you, then you will do it with eyes closed. If you have it physically, with your eyes open, but developing a very soft gaze. The gaze can be really soft, really soft, very relaxed, very soft, but one-pointed, unwavering. Place your gaze on the photograph and keeping your gaze unwavering. If a thought moves, the gaze will go away and then you bring it back. We'll wait for a good 3-4 minutes, keeping your entire attention, soft gaze on the photograph. Become aware of the qualities, the vibration within the photograph or the image. At some point, when you've sufficiently connected to the vibration there, you can allow your eyes to close. When you close your eyes, take your awareness to any part of your body. Perhaps we could begin with the cave of your heart. Take your awareness, maintaining the same soft inner gaze. Very gentle, but now take it to the depth of your heart. In a way, staying connected with the photograph or image, even with your eyes closed, and see if the original vibration out there lands perfectly within you in terms of its essence and perhaps even in terms of its form. And if there's any distortion, wait and wait, connecting to the image or symbol outside there, being within the cave of your heart, till in your heart space, the vibration of the divine or master perfectly is fully formed. Don't imagine it's more waiting. We're not mentally imagining, we're waiting to receive the full vibration or that quality fully formed within our heart region. Be more receptive, more receptive, more receptive. And if there is any resistance, or if there are some distortions that are occurring, or parts that are stiff and closed, gently reject the resistance, reject the falsehood, reject the rigidity. It's almost like you're nudging it slightly, offering it to the divine, and going deeper into the different points of the heart region, rejecting what is resisting the divine and being more and more receptive so the vibration lands in perfectly, fully formed. Those who want to go very deep, it's a continuous calm rejection, a continuous receptivity, offering the heart to the divine's own vibration and waiting till the vibration or the symbol or the presence is fully formed here. Drop your effort, let go, just wait for a minute, allowing the Divine Mother, to do the sadhana actually for you here, to work on your heart directly so that it becomes receptive to receive the Divine's vibration. We just take a minute break before we go to the second part. Just be with yourself, or you can just move your body a little bit. It's important to keep the physical body fluid, not getting rigid. We're doing very subtle work, but ultimately the subtle work has to be absorbed by the physical body. So just gently and mildly, you can release any tensions here and there. We'll take a break for a minute. The same practice we'll do for another part, a part that is physically unwell or has some pains or emotional clogs or some stiffness or whatever. Just pick one part. First, I would suggest you again open your eyes and connect to the picture so that it's like it's not going off in the memory, but it's live. Take a minute or two and connect to that with your eyes open, preferably, if it doesn't break your flow. Fully connect to the image and remember to drop self-reference. Entire attention is on the image or symbol. So that you get the vibration out there, the presence out there, the qualities out there. Remember to keep your eyes soft so that the psychic can also participate in this process. So keep your eye gaze very soft, very gentle, like surrendering. And when you have connected sufficiently, at some point you can naturally close your eyes. Close your eyes and take your awareness to that part of your body. We'll take about 6 minutes and each of us will do it on our own. Go point by point, space by space. Every point or space with your eyes closed, you're connecting it to the vibration of the divine or master and see how it lands here. Sometimes the body is gripping, sometimes it's vague. See how it is receiving and remember to reject. It's almost like you're just uprooting it, just a tiny nudge, the stiffness or a distortion of the vibration. The original vibration is pure. Inside you, it comes partial. So something is getting twisted around it. And even if you don't know what it is, reject, 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 become very receptive. Wait for the pure vibration of the divine to form fully here. 6 minutes, we are on our own. Sometimes, as we go deeper in the part, we may see people's faces, energies of different people, or our own memories. Remember to reject. Even if we are very close, other people's energy should not be inside our body. Their faces should not be popping up inside our body. It's neither good for us nor for them. Reject it, offer it to the divine, and the space that is now free, connect it to the divine vibration and wait for it to fully form here. Let go. And allow the divine to do the work. We'll just take a minute break before we go to a third and last part and repeat the same process so that we get the knack well. Just a minute break. We can keep our body relaxed, fluid, not stiffening anywhere. Actually, not known to us, the work we are doing will touch both our physical body and the subtle body. By itself, it will touch. So what is the subtle body is I don't know how to explain, but we can say that for those interested, you can search through the word subtle in Savitri. You'll get some clues. It's almost like there is another layer of a very highly refined, more beautiful, more plastic matter within our own body and around it. You can take it like that, which is made of divine. We could just take it like that. We cannot see it with our physical eyes, but it is there. The work we are doing will touch both. And in the last exercise, we will move them. So one last time, we'll do the same process to get the process much ingrained in us. Choose the third part in us. It can even just be a point. It can be a part where you want to invite the divine. It's an aspiration. And once again, I will recommend that with open eyes, you look at the image or the photograph so that we don't lose the vibration. Memory approximates it and then it's gone. If it's the photograph of a divine or master, it's not static. Even though the form is static, it's a consecrated image. So which means it'll be downloading all the time from the divine. Okay. So once again, for a minute or two, connect to the photograph or the image. Keep your entire attention out there. Eyes soft, soft and softer, soft and softer. So that you bring your psychic into this whole process. Place it on the image. Be with the form. Take your gaze even within that photograph, within that image, and allow the vibration and presence of the divine to reveal out there. for about 5, 6 minutes. Let the process happen intuitively. You don't have to follow any steps, but approximately it is once you get the vibration outside, you go to that part of your body, go point by point, keep connecting it to the image, reject the resistance, be more receptive, allow the presence of the divine and the image to fully form on its own. At some point, let go and allow the divine. The Divine Mother always is doing the sadhana for us. In the beginning, we have to put our effort because we are not united with her. And even our effort comes with an attitude of offering the practice to her. And now we remain quiet, allowing her to continue and deepen the sadhana. We'll take a minute or two break before we go for a final practice. And by the way, just to share, this kind of a practice works very well with Huta's paintings, actually. I did this entire practice with one of her paintings. Okay, her paintings really work well for this. There's something very much high embodied in her painting. Many of it is there on the net also. So it's a very concrete way of taking it and taking that essence inside your body. It works very well. Okay. Don't draw her painting, just take her painting and connect to it so that the original vibration enters us. Okay. Last practice. We'll do it. If there's a doubt, you can ask it on WhatsApp. We're going to try the subtle body now. So just flow with it rather than analyzing too much from the head. So we take the divine or the master now and we connect very intimately with them. It's almost like you're placing your hand on their feet, on their hair, on their chest, whatever you like. And I don't think they object to this. Okay, they have no problem with this from what I know. So it's a subtle hand that you place, and with your senses, you enter the body. Okay, so you enter the body. Now, I have tested this with at least these 6 people: Mother, Sri Aurobindo, Vallalar, Christ, because I come from that background in my past, Christ, Lord Krishna, Durga, goddess. These 6 people I've tried, and all of them are very happy to share their subtle body for us to transform. Others maybe, but I have not explored. So you connect, it's almost like you take your senses within them and then you wait. Now what happens is you're not connecting to them in the past alone. You're connecting to them in the present. So if, for example, if you're connecting to Sri Aurobindo, if I just take that as an example, you're not connecting to Sri Aurobindo of that particular time or whatsoever You're connecting to him in his subtle body. So it can appear any which way. His body can appear taller, of a different color than what you may have seen. Okay. Only thing, you just have to use a discernment. It's a very subtle process. So you just have to ensure that the quality is pure. Okay. That's the only care to be taken. So you enter and then you wait and then you wait and then you wait. And at some point, their subtle body will become present, which will be far more radiant, far more lit, far more silent, far more potent than what you may find in the photographs. Okay. We'll do it with eyes closed. I'll guide. Once you get that connected to your body, connected to your body on the outside, connected to your body on the inside, and slowly over this session and the next two sessions, we'll see whether our own subtle bodies can emerge more palpably. Okay. Kindly close your eyes. If you have a doubt, put it on the WhatsApp later on. Close your eyes and you've already connected to the divine or master in some way. Since it's already started that connection, now for the next 2-3 minutes, I'll be quiet. Using your inner gaze, remember to keep it soft, very soft. The more soft, the more psychic that comes. Soft and steady, unwavering. Just allow your senses to permeate within their body, their entire body or feet or hair, and stay within. You can even breathe within. Don't put effort here, because effort is useless. It's almost like you're there. Eyes are, inner gaze is soft. And it's almost like you're calmly requesting them to reveal themselves to you. Remember to soften your gaze, with a posture of surrender, staying and connecting either within or around or outside the divine. Pay attention to their subtle body, their body. How does it look like now in your inner senses? How much light do you see in their body now? How much silence or peace you find there in their body? How much beauty do you find in their body now? And whatever you are witnessing would just be a tiny percentage of the actual brilliance of their subtle body. Now, allow their subtle body to touch and embrace your physical body. This is not an imagination. You're actually moving your awareness within your body, with awareness outside and inside your body. And you're just becoming receptive, receptive. Any thoughts which doubt this process, reject it. Any parts that are appearing closed, reject it. Simply be more and more receptive across your body, connecting to the divine's body, and simply wait. Your entire body, you're opening with greatest humility, calmly rejecting things that are not open to their body, and leave it to them to occupy you outside and inside. Just let go, drop your effort, keep bowing down to the subtle body of the divine, but allow the divine's body to do the work for you. You just let go, but keep the attitude of bowing down to the divine's subtle body. Let go. Allow the process to complete on its own for you. We are at the end of our hour, so we close the practice. You can give some time, and as the process ends, you can just acknowledge your entire body and allow the process to continue.